people, this is Kiki coming to you today to send nothing but love, peace, and happiness your way. Hope your Sunday is off to a good start. Came on to talk to you a little bit. Also to leave some tips. Please understand, some karma is a benefit to your life. Sometimes we plan out our lives like we have control of everything, and sometimes karma brings us back to reality. And when you use your intuition and discernment, you can tell whether this karma is from your negative behavior or whether this karma is setting you up for a better, bigger blessing. I just learned that I may be doing another job change because not that I did not do my job, not that I did not have passion for teaching, but because I walk to the beat of my own drum. And sometimes the system isn't made for many chosen ones. Some people know how to work around the system and make it work to their for their benefit, and some people realize that it's better to start your own program, your own company, your own setup, and make it work for your way of living. I'm not the one that like to sit in cliques during my lunch break and talk about everybody that I work with, or complain or nag about everybody I work with. If I do complain, it's going to be with the people that I trust in my household. I'm not the one that like to play the phony role. If I don't like you, I still know how to respect you. I still know how to participate in teamwork. I know how to collaborate. I know how to be cordial. But when I don't participate in the drama and the back and forth and all that petty shit, that some people have a problem with that. There's many people that came up to me on this new job that I started, and they're trying to set my mind up for being negative towards certain people. But I always believe in truth and a lie. That's it. The truth and a lie. Everybody have their own story, but I believe in there's just one way it is. One truth and one lie. All right? Oh, I'm breaking up my nails so bad with all this moving. Had to drive a 26-footer again, and moving furniture, it doesn't do your nails well at all. But anyway, I also don't believe in kissing ass based on a title. I'm just poor and bad at it. Here's the thing. I understand people work hard to achieve a certain goal, to earn a certain title. And kudos to you. If you put in 10 years and you earned a doctor title, or maybe a principal or PhD, whatever title you earned, that's good for you. If that's what you wanted to do, no hating over here. The thing that I have a problem with is when people feel entitled due to their title. Like, I should not be required to treat you like you some kind of ruler over me or some master over me just because you decided to go to school for so many years and earned a title that pretty much put you as a leader over everybody. I see it like this. When I come to a job and I have to work with somebody, we're trying to achieve the same goal. Your job title, your job duties may be a little different from mine. You may even make probably $5 more than what I make. But does it mean that I gotta bow down because you make a little bit more than me, or because you went to school longer than me, or because you hold a higher title than me? When we both trying to take care of our family, we both gotta pay bills. We both gotta be slave to the system. So why should I beg and kiss ass because you decided to go to school for 10 years when I know that I can go to school for the same amount of years as well? You understand? I also ran into a situation where I noticed the way certain leaders, especially in certain job or school sectors, they treat students according to race. Now, I'm not trying to start a riot. No, I'm not trying to start division, but I'm trying to bring awareness. And I'm the type that's going to point it out. Like if I'm expected to follow certain protocols, especially when it comes to, disruptive behavior, then I'm expecting that protocol to be available when I do follow that protocol. You understand? Well, let me give you a better example. If I'm being told to call the front office when there's a problem with a student, and we already know the student been an issue before I even got there, and they call themselves trying to babysit or cater to the student just to get through the day, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to call the front office so you can come pick up this child, because this child is stopping me from fulfilling my duties as a teacher. So when I call the front office, ain't nobody answering the front office. What else I'm going to do? I still got to fulfill my duties. I still got to meet certain deadlines. So I'm going to try to get somebody else to come get this child. But see, they got a problem with that. And then I noticed that there's two students, one black, one white, with the same issue. The only difference is the black student is actually living with their biological family. But that student got something going on not too bright in their head. They got some missing screws and they've been Baker Act. The white student is in a foster home, having been Baker Act, but he done threatened to kill everybody in the school. He done threatened to stab somebody in the heart. He done flicked the teacher off. He done ran and eloped. This boy got all kinds of issues. I'm writing referrals almost every other day, but this boy's still coming back to my classroom with no improvement, no results. The counselor came out, a special counselor came out to the school to check on the boy, and she asked me, the wrong person that ain't gonna sugarcoat shit, how's the student doing? And I'm like, look, the student is doing what they supposed to do as far as completing assignments, but when they have their mood swings or when they are in their feelings, that's it. That's a wrap. They won't do any work. They'll rip up the work. They'll threaten to harm somebody. They're purposely doing things to get kicked out the classroom, and they are making too many threats. And I don't understand what's going on with him, but I noticed there's a difference. There's a difference the way they treat certain behaviors. So now, because I came in and spoke the truth, I'm pretty much dealing with the consequence of it. See, there are teachers that's put in place to be a perfect ass kisser. They will go over and beyond to make everybody happy and pleased so they can get certain treatments. Or that's much like I told you, when a slave back in the days, 1800s, when a slave is turning his back or her back on her people to win favoritism from the master, thinking that, oh, I don't have to eat the scraps like the people on the plantation. Oh, he gonna give me a fresh piece of chicken or a fresh steak, or I get to spend the day in his house in the AC while the other slaves have to be out there in the field. See, those are things that took place in the past, but the same type of mentality takes place today in our present time. And see, I'm gonna call it out, whether people like me or not. See, I wasn't put here on earth to make friends, and I'm gonna be cool with you. I'm gonna be straight up with you. But no, my heart not gonna be broken because you don't like me because I told the truth. Who prepared me for something like that? My own household, my own family members. One day they like you, and one day they can't stand you. One day they giving you props, and the next day they trying to hurt you and disrespect you. So when you grow up in a situation like that, you don't have any type of soft spot for stupidity. You already on guard. You kind of walking around like a soldier, already homemade, grown-made soldier. So just know, as long as I got life, health, and strength, and I got my spirit team on my side, they gonna make a way for me. They gonna make a way. It's just I don't like how they do stuff. They send people in to watch you and judge you when they put in the same situation and they can't even handle shit themselves. So it's like, it's just aggravating having to keep dealing with people like that. But I'm just so proud and so happy to know that I got a blessing coming. See, remove me for the bullshit. Remove the people that don't mean me well. that's not serving the right purpose, that's not helping me grow, that's not helping me achieve my goals. That's what the ancestors do. That's what the spirit guides do. They remove those people out the way and prepare you for something better. Even if it's a lover, they remove the cheating people out the way, or the people that's full of shit, or don't want to grow, don't want to heal, and they prepare people in your life that's willing to heal, that already know how the matrix work, that's willing to see you grow and make a difference in this world. You know, so you just got to use discernment. But like I said, I'm already used to the challenges. I'm used to karma coming in, and but see, how you get your blessings is your mindset. Do you let your situation break you down to the point to where you want to give up, or does it give you more motivation to push forward and to be the best person you can be? So in due time, it'll all play out well, because I am the chosen one. I am a child of the universe. I am love. I am hate. I am duality. And I'm preparing for my fate. Peace out.